Hello, folks. My name is Leo, and welcome to my nerd world. So today I will talk about a movie called Hellboy: The Crooked Man. Okay, I will give a synopsis here and give my opinion on that. That this is the review of the movie, and I will explain for you and give my opinion, what I like and what I don't like it here. Okay, so. This movie here is not in the theaters. Okay, just to let you know here. So it's not in the theater. So this movie will be directly to the streaming. Okay. I mean, when I say streaming, like Prime Video or I don't know, Paramount or Universal, Disney Plus, Netflix. I don't know. So this movie here. So I will talk about this movie, but before I do that, okay. So if you are not if you're first time in this channel here, so please, it's free here. Subscribe, okay? Leave a like. It's really important that that's YouTube recognize that people want more videos like this, okay? They like this kind of video, okay? And comments here. Have you watched this movie here? Give your opinion below here on comments and share this video with your friends. It's very important too. And ask them to subscribe here. Because it's free. So just click here the subscribe. Okay. And my goal here is to get 100 subscribers. Okay. So that's my goal here. So if you wanna help, if you, I really need this support. Okay. So if you wanna help, I will appreciate. Okay. So let's talk about Hellboy, the Crooked Man. Okay, so this movie here is about. So this is Hellboy. Okay, so in this story here, he's investigated a case that involves a villain here called the Crooked Man. Okay, he needs help. He has this help here. That girl here, her name is Joy. Okay, so I don't know is she was in the other movies from Hellboy. Okay, but they use this girl here, and she needs to help him about these supernatural stuff, right? And Hellboy needs to do this, right? So to solve this case, right? Solve the problems and what's going on in the world, right? In the earth, I mean, right? And this movie is based on the comic books, right? The Crook Man, the same name, right? And this is the same story, right? So same story here that the that sometimes we have some monsters here. So Hellboy's movies is all about these monsters and the strange people. Let's put this way, okay? And some people will ask you that. So this movie here, Leo, is the sequel of the previous movies. That yes and no, because here if you see the his face here is really different. Is another actor who is playing Hellboy here, right? And it's not so famous name here because the other movies, like for example the two first movies from Hellboy was Ron Perlman, right? And it was great movie. Okay, and the last ones was Dave Harbour, right? Doing uh, uh, a bizarre Hellboy, right? So I don't know, right? That and some I heard some people that they complain that the other movies they don't follow the story from the comic book, right? But here, this movie here, he he follows the. It's like a. It's like a. Is fidel about the comic book, right? Uh, and he follows the same story. Okay, that's really good. Okay, and action scenes is really good. Okay, And I like the plot twists, right? Sometimes you see the plot twist is here, and I like the story, and I think I never read the Hellboy's comic book, but I heard is some people said that this movie here is the same from the comic books, right? So it's really the same thing, right? So and step by step is the same, right? So and I think the transcript is the same from the comic books. That's good, really. Yeah, is important. Is Rarely you see movies like the superhero movies. They follow the story from the comic books, right? So exactly the same, right? So rarely you see that, right? So, but this one, that was the first time, right? And for me, it was really good that. So, but the actual scene is here is really pretty simple, right? So it's not you know the Hellboy, right? So that I like the monsters, right? So I like the monsters and the crooked man itself, and I like that story they talk about, right? And there are some witches here, right? Also, it's all involved in the same story, right? And I like the actor here who is playing Hellboy. So I don't know this actor, so I never heard about him. So that's the first time I'm seeing that, and very good actor. Okay, so and and like I said, I don't know is a sequel or is it a reboot or is a remake. I don't know, right? So I just know it's based on the comic books, and they put the story exactly the same from the comic books. That's really good. That so. This movie here is better than the other movies, Leo. If I compare the Hellboy from the David Harbour, right? So that uh, this one is much better, right? So yes, but if I compare the Ron Perlman movies, right? So Hellboy, uh, played by Ron Perlman, right? Uh, I think the Ron Perlman is much better, right? So I mean the acting, right? So that's the things here. But the appearance is really good, right? So that so it's not it's almost the same with Ron Perlman, right? So if you see his face here, it's almost the same. That, but I think it is really enjoyable. There is no some for example the two first movies that they have some jokes, right? But here, no, there's no jokes here. So they take so serious, right? So they take serious and focus on the story, right? So that's really good. That so. But for me, the just the action scenes I thought was a little pretty simple, right? So for me, and the cast here, they are unfamous, let's put it this way. Uh, and I think it's really interesting that so you put people you never heard about, right? So it's not so famous that, they uh, and they play these characters, and they are okay. They are great acting here, right? Just the action scenes is pretty simple, but I think okay, the story is really interesting. That right. My rate for Hellboy, the Crooked Man, I will give 9 out of 10. Okay, so because it's really good nuance, and it's pretty low. The it's like you know when you make the movie that so you need money, right? So it's not so much money here in this movie. Okay, so that was really interesting that because because of most superheroes movies here, they use the CGI, right? So and that stuff's here, but here uh, there's no CGI. That's I think, right? So there's no CGI. It's just the makeup, right? So and the things here. There's some special effects, right? So that's really good, by the way. And I think it is like I'm not gonna say it's the best Hellboy movies I've watched it. I watched it here, but for me, is really good. That so in comparison to the two first movies, the two first movies is much better than this one. But if I compare these ones to the David Harbour, the when was David Harbour playing Hellboy, I prefer this one. Okay, so, and that's all I need to talk about this movie here. So, if you like this video here, please leave your like here. So it's very important that. So, if you're first time watching this video, first time this channel, so welcome to my nerd world and subscribe here. Okay, share this video with your friends. Ask them to subscribe too. I want to get 100 subscribers here. Okay, and comments here. Have you watched this movie here? Put your opinion below here on comment. And my goal here is to get 100 subscribers. Okay, so if you wanna help me here, I will appreciate if you help me and give me this support. Okay, so and I see you in the next video. Okay, so see you. Take care.